On my wedding day, the church was filled with flowers, music, and smiling faces. As the priest asked if anyone had an objection, a trembling old woman at the back of the church slowly raised her hand. Her voice cracked, yet her words sliced through the room like a knife. "That man is the reason your father died." Gasps filled the air. My mother's eyes widened. My hands began to shake. The priest tried to calm everyone, but I couldn't hear anything except the pounding in my chest. I looked at Kweku, my fiancé, but he just stared at me, frozen. I turned to the priest. I can't do this. Not until I know the truth. And just like that, my perfect wedding stopped. A week before this day, I had received a strange anonymous letter slid under my door. It read, "Don't marry him. Ask him about 2007. I thought it was just some jealous ex or a silly prank. Now, hearing this woman's words, my mind kept going back to that letter. That night, I confronted Kweku. My voice trembled as I asked, "What happened in 2007? He sighed heavily, avoiding my eyes. "I was just a teenager then, working part-time at a warehouse. There was a fire. Your father, he died trying to save someone trapped inside." I asked the question that burned in my chest, was it an accident? No, it was said to cover up a theft. I stepped closer. Who did it? He looked at me with pain in his eyes. "If I tell you, you'll never forgive me." The next day, I met the old woman from the church in a quiet corner of the market. Her voice was low as she said, "Kweku didn't kill your father. In fact, he's been protecting you from the real truth." Confused, I asked, "What truth?" She looked around, then leaned closer. "The person who ordered that fire was your own mother." I felt the ground slip beneath me. My mother. The woman who raised me. The one who cried for years over my father's death. That night, I returned home, my head spinning with questions. As I walked in, I saw my mother sitting at the table, holding the same anonymous letter I had received before the wedding. She looked at me with tears in her eyes. "We need to talk, before it's too late."